And good morning to you too. Someone's in a bad mood today. Do you think you're being slick? Like, I can tell you're in a bad mood, so what's up? You don't know. Well, that could be many things. Are you in pain? Oh, a little bit. Okay. Where? Okay. Your lower stomach. Okay. Alright. And, are you in a bad mood because you're in pain, or? Yes and no. Okay. What do you mean by that? You're just pissy? Baby girl. I think I know what's going on here. Yeah. I have only heard someone call themselves pissy when it's that time of the month. Yeah, I'd be inclined to think that that's what this is, baby. Yeah. Welcome to womanhood. You're a little late. Late bloomer. I know you couldn't help it. I know. Hey. Look, I know you couldn't help it. I have to make jokes. Because I can imagine that this is... must be quite scary. Really. If you've never had to experience something like this before, you're like, how are you supposed to deal with it, right? Or at least deal with it with grace. Well, looks like my beautiful baby girl has gotten her first period. Of many more to come. Ah, don't you wish you also got the blood part of it? Hey, at least you miss out on that. Oh, you'd rather have that? Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're gonna have all the other symptoms, might as well go the whole mile. Well, I'm gonna give you a little hint right now, love. Like, if at any point in the future you just feel all these emotions for no discernible reason, definitely keep a reminder to yourself that it probably could be your period. Even if you, because like I have a cool little thing where I bleed, and so it tells me when I have my period, right? Like, you know, you can kind of tell. Yeah, that's not really the thing for you. And also something to keep in mind, like when I started mine, for like it felt like 2 years at that point. It was so out of whack, right? Like it wasn't like there was no routine. It came and it went. It did what it wanted, right? Like there was no, it wasn't consistent. So I just want you to know that. I can guess yours probably wouldn't be either. That's fine, baby. Baby, it's fine. Look, okay, listen to me. I love you, okay? And you know that I love women, okay? That's why I love you, right? And women get periods sometimes. Most of them do. So, it's fine. It's fine. I can deal with you being all pissy sometimes. 'Cause hey, you fucking deal with me. And fuck, you probably like experience it worse with me, so believe me, you were no bother. And I'm happy for you. I know you might not feel it now, but this is a good thing. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was in I believe 18, 19, somewhere around there, I got an IUD, right? And what that was supposed to do, at least in my case, it wasn't for birth control because, I'm a lesbian, so, like, I'm not sexually active in that way, but, like, it was to help me with my like, cycle. By taking away the cycle entirely. Right, the idea is that it was going to make me not have a period anymore. And obviously I jumped on it because what woman wants that? But and little bit of a preamble, but like I did continue bleeding the whole time that I was on it. I had it for like a year, I think. And the pain was actually way worse than when I had my period. So anyway, just like, it was just bad. But, it wasn't an actual cycle. I wasn't getting my period. And it sounds dumb. It sounds really dumb, but like, I felt like I was some kind of outsider. Because that's such a woman experience, right? And I felt like an outsider because I wasn't experiencing it the same way everyone else was. I wasn't having my period, and it made me feel like less of a woman. And I know that you can definitely relate to that, and I know that my experience doesn't at all fucking hold a candle to yours, so like, don't get me twisted right now. I'm just saying that even though periods suck, it's part of being a woman, and it doesn't feel right when it's not there. And I can imagine that in itself must have been a really root cause for at least some of your dysphoria. Right. Yeah. Baby, I can imagine. Because even in that year, that was awful. It was awful. Like, minus the actual, like, pain of it. Because, let me fucking tell you, that was awful. Bleeding constantly, pain, even worse than the period constantly. Like, not a good situation. If you had a uterus, I would say never get an IUD. Don't need to worry about that, do we? But I also don't think that you would actually want to get rid of your period now that you have it, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of chemically put it there, right? Like, who would you be to then cut it off? So all of that rambling aside, this is a good thing, and it's not going to feel good. It doesn't feel good. Periods don't feel good at all. But it's something that unites, like, the woman experience, right? Like, it unites us. We can all, most of us can, like, we can relate. Some people have it worse. Some people don't have it at all. Some people are blessed and barely have it. But it's something that we can all relate to. You could say the same thing for, like, pregnancy, I suppose, but, like, not everyone gets pregnant. But all uterus havers get a period. So you're part of the group. You were always part of the group, but you've definitely been inducted now. I'm getting all mushy with it. Look, I promise you, when you come off it, you'll look back and you'll say, damn, I did that. I experienced such an integral woman experience. And I overcame it. Because you're fucking stronger than those silly little hormones that are wreaking havoc on your body right now. Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. So, it is the weekend, and you are getting spoiled. You spoil me for my period, so I'm gonna do it for you. Yeah? So, go get some comfy clothes on, and then let's figure it out from there. Yeah. Off you go, baby. Loving it. Loving the fit. Perfect. So, what did you want to do? Because you're gonna be crampy for at least a few days. Maybe you might be unlucky enough to have it for 7 days, but hopefully not. So, yeah, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna be in pain. You're gonna feel just bleh, for at least a few days, and especially for the first 2 days. They tend to be the worst. So, what do you want to do today? Because my sole objective is to keep you comfortable. It has to be a really confronting experience. You've never had to experience it, and you're way later in life than when you normally would, you would normally get it the first time. I was like, what, fucking, I don't know, 12? Something like that? And that's probably late in itself. But, yeah. In your 20s? Eesh, that's gotta be rough. Yeah, I can imagine. So, pop yourself down on the couch. I'm gonna go grab you some Tylenol and, some tea? I promise that will help with the cramps. Yeah? Okay. Will do. And here we go. Your Tylenol, your tea, and some chocolate. It's your first time, okay? So that means chocolate for breakfast, okay? No, you won't get this every time. But I know that chocolate is a really nice little comfort in this uncomfortable time right now. So at least have a few pieces, and if you want some actual breakfast like a loser, then I can get you that too. Okay. You want some toast too? All good. So what time did you get to bed last night? Oh shit, really? Oh, then this is actually probably your second day then. Ooh. That's a little rough. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you last night, love. Well, I'm here now. That's what matters, yeah? Oh, that's your toast, hold on. So what were you thinking you wanted on it? Got it. Okay. Hopefully this one is to your liking. Yeah. Looks good? Good. Okay. You taking the Tylenol? Okay. We'll leave that there. Yeah, you're gonna want to keep that up to you today. You'll also want to keep some water up to you. And, actually, hold on. One thing that's gonna be really good for you right now is to keep your feet warm. I know, that sounds weird, right? And I get it totally does. But I don't know what it is, but a wise woman, my mother, once said, keep your feet warm when you have your period. It will help your pain. And you know what? This wise woman was correct. So you're gonna put those slippers on. You're gonna deal with it. I know you like your feet bare, okay, but do you want your period cramps to feel better? Miss First Time Period Haver? That's what I thought. Put them on. Do you want to know something cool? I actually have mine right now. We are synced. Isn't that crazy? We can say that now. We can sync with each other. And that is a crazy phenomenon too. That will happen, okay? We're going to be fucking hormonal all over each other. And all, like, screaming over each other. So, this is gonna be fun for us. And so, give me that chocolate now. Yeah, or I'll cut your dick off. Wouldn't you like that? Oh, I'm like a fucking ketchup packet. Ow. Ow. Oh, shit. So yeah. Alright, well, I'll cut off something that you do like. I'll cut off your ears so you can't hear me again. Yeah, wouldn't that be terrible? Thank you. Oh my god. That's just good. Good choice. We make good choices. Gourmet shit. Would I be able to just reach over you? Yeah. There we go. I'm just gonna take some Tylenol too. Oh boy. Okay. Hopefully that should kick in soon for both of us. And yeah, we can start being way more comfortable than we are right now. And you know what? Actually, what's gonna be really good tonight? We're gonna grab our electric blanket, and it is going to feel so fucking good. Okay, I assure you right now, it is going to feel like it's better than sex. It's better than weed. It's better than all of those things combined. I promise you, this is gonna change your life. And also, I promise you, you are going to start praying to that heating pad. I tell you. You ready for it? Well, that makes me happy to hear. You're blossoming into womanhood. Ow, ow. Look, you were already a girl, right? But you're becoming a woman. You knew when you got with me that I was gonna make dumb jokes. You knew that. Also, you can't blame me because you make the same jokes. Yeah. Oh. Welcome to womanhood, baby. It's nice to have you here. No one I'd rather be a woman with than you.